Hey everybody, and welcome to Fitness and Fat Loss Secrets. This is episode number 39. And before we get any further, I want to tell you all about what Fitness and Fat Loss Secrets is all about anyway. And it's to answer one big question, and that big question is this. How do we lose weight while still feeling great without cheating by taking dangerous supplements, drugs, or undergoing surgeries that could really hurt us? And how do we sort through all of the confusing information out there when it comes to how to eat and exercise to lose weight? So that's the big question. This Fitness and Fat Loss Secrets episode will have the answers for you. So as we're going along today, I want you to ask me any questions that you might have when it comes to how to eat, exercise, how to get or stay motivated to do the exercise, to do the eating that you know you want to do to get the result that you're after. I'll be answering all those questions here. You can ask them below in the comment section, and you can also ask them live. I will be answering those questions either live on today's episode. I will be answering those questions in the comment section below, or I will be answering those in a future episode of Fitness and Fat Loss Secrets, okay? So today's episode, I'm really excited because we have a couple big things that we're going to be going over. The first thing that we're going to go over is a little known but effective way to improve your workouts and or athletic events that you probably don't know about. All right, so I want to be talking all about that, what that thing is, okay? The next thing we'll talk about is one effective way to reduce low back pain and or eliminate low back pain while you're trying to exercise out your back muscles. So I'm going to be going over a simple trick that you can use to make sure that your low back stays good and healthy while exercising to strengthen your back, okay? And then I'll be saying goodbye over here to our Altman Fitness crowd, and I'll be talking only to the Altman Boot Camp members. And then what we're gonna talk about is my top tip to lose weight and the one thing that you must be aware of, okay? So we'll be going over that. But first things first. Let's talk about this little known effective way to improve your workouts that you probably don't know about, that you're probably not aware of, or that you may be aware of and you may be doing this ineffectively. So let's talk about what it is. So this little known but effective way to improve your overall training and or if you are an athlete or you participate, say like in 5Ks, 10Ks, Tough Mudders, Warrior Dashes, whatever, do this thing before the race. And that thing is this. I want you to consume 300 to 500 grams of foods like beets, radishes, or any leafy green vegetable, such as spinach, lettuce, or other things like that, Swiss chard, 1 to 2 hours before you are going to work out, okay? Or do your athletic event. So do that. And the reason for that is these food sources are high in compounds known as nitrates, okay? And these are converted in your body into nitric oxide. And increased levels of nitric oxide during training have been shown through the research to enhance both aerobic and anaerobic output, blood flow, and recovery between periods of exertion. So if you're doing a workout, this helps you to recover quicker between doing, say, squatting and doing your back exercises, okay? Or if you're in a basketball game and you are in the first quarter, then you have a chance to either rest on the bench or you are in between periods. This will help you to get back so you can give it your best effort right back as soon as the game starts again. Or right back as soon as you finish a set and you've rested your allotted time and you're ready for your next set. These things will help you because of the nitrates that convert to nitric oxide in your body. Now, there's a lot of supplement companies out there that will tout taking nitric oxide in a capsule. Don't bother with it because the powder or capsule form of these, they'll claim to increase your nitrate levels, but the problem is the amount that they would need to put in there isn't even legal to include in any nutritional supplement. So it doesn't even make sense to buy it to try to do it. Just eat those foods we talked about, again, which are, so those foods are beets, radishes, leafy greens. That's the best. But just remember those things or write them down and include it. And you might be saying to yourself, well, I don't like beets, I don't like radishes, and leafy greens, they're okay. But if you don't really like them, I want you to figure out ways that you can include them into your meals. For example, you can put a beet or a half a beet into a shake. So maybe you like chocolate, peanut butter, banana, protein shake, right? Well, just add a beet to it or add leafy greens to it. Spinach mixes in brilliantly to anything that is chocolate. You don't even know that it's even there. So you can mix those things into things that you already like. You can also mix things like spinach and or other greens or radishes in little pieces into other dishes. Like for example, if it's a radish, maybe let's say you're gonna have tacos tonight, and on your tacos, maybe usually we'll just go with the typical American taco, which is a hamburger, iceberg lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, maybe some sauce, whatever, right? But you can either add to the lettuce some spinach. Okay, so you don't have to necessarily even take it all away. Just add to your lettuce spinach. That's one step. Or if you're cool with it, replace the lettuce altogether with the spinach. Then you've done it. Also, you can take a radish and just dice it up into little bitty pieces and just add it in there. You'll get some crunch. It's not even a lot of taste of it. If you like the taste, then of course you can add bigger chunks or bigger slices of something like a radish into it to get those nitrates into your body. The point though is when you get those things into your body, you create the nitric oxide, and it's going to increase your performance, which is really, really cool, right? Okay, so that's that. Now, let's do this. We're gonna move on to my next tip, which is one effective way to reduce and or eliminate low back pain when you're trying to exercise out the big muscles in your back. So what do I mean here? Okay, so it's common, I guess let's start with this idea that there's no question that to have a well-rounded, complete workout program, you need to include the muscles in your back to balance out the muscles we're training in the front, right? So some common exercises that you'll see would be things like a bent over row. So you may get into this kind of position here where you're bent and then pulling your elbows up. We've gone over this exercise in a previous exercise or a previous episode of Fitness and Fat Loss Secrets. Now the thing is, if your low back's sore and you put yourself into this position and you grab, say 20-pound dumbbells or something heavier, and you start going like this, you may feel that your back is not accepting that. It may make it feel more tired or more sore. I'm going to show you some ways to prevent that. You can see this bench here behind me. I'm going to show you what to do with the bench to make sure that you can still do the exercises and eliminate the low back. But before I get there, I just want to share that if you're getting pain in the low back there by doing these exercises, it means something also different. So in addition to what I'm about to show you, I want you to know that if you're getting pain in the low back, it means your abs are probably not functionally strong enough to support your core. So you'll need to work on functional training for your ab exercises. Okay, we've covered that in previous episodes of Fitness and Fat Loss Secrets as well, so I'm not going to address that right now. But if you have questions about it, ask them below about what those functional exercises are, and I can get you some resources there so you can make sure to include those into your training program. And then the other thing is make sure that your hamstrings, the muscles be on the backside of your leg, are not too tight. Those are just two very common reasons why you might feel some low back strain or pain. There's others, of course, but those two are really common reasons why you might be feeling the pain. That's let's say today you're coming in to train and your low back is sore, whatever the reason is, right? But you still need to train your upper back muscles today in your training program. So what you can do, instead of doing the bent over row like we just showed like this, okay, where you're pulling the elbows up like this, is you can get a bench like this bench, and you just simply place yourself over the bench like this, So you get like this. So the bench now is supporting all my weight forward. And now I can do, the same exercise that I was just showing you in the standing up, bent over row exercise. So this is a great tool if your low back is sore, but you still need to train your upper back. Get a bench, bring it to about a 30-degree angle. Put your weight onto it. That way your whole body's supported and your low back doesn't have to do any work. And then you can focus on those upper back muscles, all right? And then just don't forget that if your back is sore, it also means that you have a compromised core in some way. And that means either your abs are not functionally strong enough, your low back is not strong enough, and your hamstrings are probably tight. And there could be more to it, but those are the real common reasons why your low back may be sore. All right? So there you have it, you guys. Those are the 2 tips I have for everybody. For those of you watching over on the Altman Fitness channel, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. I love you for doing it. That means you are caring for yourself. It means you are tuned in to yourself and you want something better for yourself than what you currently have. And so for that, I want to congratulate you for showing up for yourself and taking the time to watch this episode of Fitness and Fat Loss Secrets. Just above this video, you're going to find resources that are going to help you. Some of those resources are free, and some of those resources are paid. Now, the free resources, of course, take them, utilize them, and pass them on. The resources that are for a fee are more than worth it. So if you are stuck where you're at and you want to go somewhere different, check out the other resources there that can help you out for low cost that will get you to where it is you want to be. So until next time, I want to say thank you so much. You guys hang tight because we're going to be going over my top tip to lose weight and another thing that you must be aware of here, okay? So just stay tuned for that. And until next time, you guys, I'll see you next week. Every week at 10:45, I'm live here to help you get the body you want and you deserve. Until next time, we'll see you. Bye-bye.